Hello, 7th grade. You're almost done with your review. Today's review is going to be over inequalities, 7.11a. So this has kind of our overview of the different symbols for inequalities. This one pointing to the left is at most is the most common thing that you're going to see. So like if your parents say at most you have $5 to spend, that means you can spend $5 or less. This symbol, a lot of times they'll say at least. So again, let's say your parents say you need to get at least an B in all your classes. That means that you could get a B or you could get something greater than a B, like you could get an A or an A+. These ones tend to be a little bit more straightforward. The one pointing to the left without the equal sign is going to be less than. And the one pointing to the right without an equal sign is greater than. So this symbol right here is kind of like the equal sign without the line or the little line underneath. It's no equal sign. And then for drawing, the closed circle means that we're going to include the number. So like if it equals 3 on a number line, let's say you're just finding the number 3, you would do a closed circle saying that is 3. There's 3 on the number line. Open means there's a boundary point, meaning we're going to include everything. For this one, everything to the left of the number, or this one, everything to the right of the number, but you can't get exactly up to the number. So this part is kind of new. Which situation can be represented by this inequality? So here we're looking at how to look at an inequality and match it with words. This one was on STAR last year, and it's kind of a mean problem because they put the variable on the right-hand side, but we actually read these from left to right. So we need this to be on the other side. So we're actually going to rewrite it. So I have 12K plus 29, and then on the right-hand side I'll have the total, the 120. If you take a look at the symbol, it's open to the 12K. So we need to actually, since we flipped everything around, we're gonna flip the inequality so it is open, or like open towards the K as well. So now we have it in the right direction. So we have the variable on the left-hand side and then our inequality. This symbol is gonna mean at least. So I'm gonna actually just write on the side that we're looking for at least. So meaning K needs to be greater than or equal to the total, at least. So that's what we'll look for. All right, let's go through our multiple choice. Felicia has 12 buttons in her collection. She collects 29 new buttons every year. Every year would be our rate. And here I have my rate is going to be 12. So I'm going to rule that out right away because 29 every year would be 29K. That would be a repeat value. We want 12 to be the repeat value. Felicia has 29 buttons in her collection. She'll collect 12 new buttons every year. Good. This one actually has 12 as the rate. 29 is the start value. Felicia collects buttons for K years. For what value of K will she have at least, oh good, we found our keyword, at least 120 buttons. So here I have all the parts of my expression. I have a rate of 12 every year, a start value of 29 buttons. I have the at least symbol, and then I have a total of 120. So that would be the correct answer. These ones end up being incorrect because they have the words at most. So meaning facing the other direction, less than or equal to. But we need greater than or equal to. All right, we're moving on to modeling the inequality. Here we have an answer key. So we know that the long ones are X's. So I'm gonna put an X right below the sticks. The open boxes are positive ones. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 positives. And the dark boxes are negative ones. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 negatives. I'm going to actually rewrite my expression that's being modeled over here. So I have 4 x's, or is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Plus 12 is less than or equal to negative 8. Now I'm going to solve using inverse operations. To get rid of the negative 12, or positive 12, I put a negative 12 on both sides. Negative combined with negative, we need to add them together, and I have more negatives. Next, I need to simplify or divide by the coefficient. Divide by 4. Negative divided by a positive is a negative. 20 divided by 4 is 5. X is less than or equal to positive, negative 5. All right, last one that we're gonna do together. It's been a while, but that really weird inequality rule is, if I have a negative coefficient, meaning a negative x, I am going to need to flip the inequality sign. So I'm going to need to actually take this greater than or equal to and flip it around to less than or equal. So I'm going to take care of that right away and then start solving. I'm going to get rid of my negative 13 by putting a positive 13 on both sides. Is step 1. And we get 21. Step 2 is I'm dividing by negative 7. And that's actually what made the flip happen, but I just like to take care of it right away. If I see a negative x, I flip the inequality right away so I don't forget. And x is less than or equal to positive divided by a negative is a negative. 21 divided by 7 is 3. So I'm looking for my arrow. See how this kind of makes an arrow, and it's going to point to the left for less than or equal to. So I need to look for the less than or equal to. I'm going to take away the greater thans, and I need to look for negative 3. So here is 1, 2, positive 3, but we need negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So A would be the correct answer. All right, you guys are on to your you try and your practice. Have a great lesson. You guys are doing awesome. Only 3 more to go.